All right then. So now what we have to do is we have to push all these changes, whatever we did, into our database. So let's say changes into our GitHub changes. Part one completed. Click commit, and let me push to origin. All right, now everything is being pushed to our GitHub. Let's check this. There we go. So everything is being pushed. Now, in order to deploy it, let's open the Vercel. Let me log in with my GitHub. Okay. So if you're using the Vercel for the very first time, you have to create yourself an account. So please go ahead and create. I'm going to create a new project, and I'm going to use this one like this. And the problem is we fail to do one important thing in our package.json. We have to add one particular line because we are using Prisma. So in order to do that, right after this script, I need to add post install script that is going to be the Prisma generate. So add it. Then let's make some changes. Uh, package.json file updated with post script, something like that. Commit and pull or push to your origin. It is updated, and let's check our, yep, package.json file updated. And now let's get into the Vercel, and let me get back, and now let me choose import. Next application is selected, and click the environment variables, and let me open the env file, and let me copy the entire env file, and I can paste it over here. All of them are being successfully copied and pasted, and let's click deploy. So if everything is working fine, it should start deploying. And let's check you have to monitor it, because if there is any issues during the time of build, we have to fix that. Let's check the build blocks. The progress resolved. It's downloading the packages right now, all the 250 packages. Okay, so we are getting any warning. So okay, we do not specify the path of the generator. It's just a warning. Usually the Prisma post command will automatically fetch the schema, and it automatically push it, so we don't have to um, specify. But on the latest version, by the time when you're initiating the schema, we have an output directory, right? So we just deleted that command by the time when we are initiating it, and failed to compile. So it's saying approved. uh, API params. Okay, there is an issue over here. On our app API uses approved route. This params, type params. What is the issue? Mm, 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 mm. It's saying there is an issue over here. I don't know what's the issue. Params ID. ID, it's fine. We are getting the ID from there, and everything is working. We are getting the data which is updating, and it's working. It's saying type error. Invalid patch export. Let's ask the ChatGPT. Let's open the ChatGPT and let's paste this one and let's copy this one and let's paste it and let's ask the issue. What's the issue? Okay, so we have to make some changes. Replace this one with this params record string. Okay, parameter name is also string, receiving output is also string. That's the thing. So what we have to do is, all we have to do is to close this and let's use the record string out of string. We have to do the same over here. Record string, and we have to do the same over here. Record string. Okay, and let's check this out. It's working over here or not. Let's refresh this and let me keep the user in the pending state. It is working. So no changes required over here. And let's make some changes user API updated. Click commit pull or push to. Once the push is successfully completed, it is going to start a new deployment one more time. Click the inspect deployments and click the deployments, logs, and the deployments. Okay, so let's delete this, or let's click the redeploy. Redeploy, build logs. Let us wait and check, because this is the issue when you're trying to deploy your project, because you have to be very careful when you're building it. Previously, the way we access the ID, it's worked, but when you're deploying it, it's showing an error. So right now they are expecting you to dynamically access the ID and its types. So we accessing the using the record, we accessing sending the key and value. Key is going to be the ID and the ID is a string, and the value which you are receiving, that is also string. So far there is no issue. If everything is fine, this should still we are getting, I think maybe we have to. Okay, wait a minute. There are two different deployments. This is the redeploy. I think the code is not updated. Let us check the GitHub. Problem is, I haven't pushed. I haven't pushed the changes. That's the issue. Now, if I refresh this, here, user API updated. And now, if I get back over here, if I refresh this, and let me try redeploy now. Hmm. Still, we are getting the same. Okay, let's try this in a way like what we can do. Let's delete this project. Let us delete this. Where is the settings, advanced, general, delete this project. Let's delete it and let's try to create a new one, new project. If still we are getting the same issue, we will fix that issue in our next part. Let's try it one last time. It's starting the deploying, build logs. Usually what happens is whenever you're making some changes in your GitHub, it will automatically redeploy it, but it has not happened at the time when you're trying to do on previously. It's creating the optimized production build. Okay, compiled successfully, linting and checking validating. This is the place where we are getting that error. Okay, still we are getting that error. Okay, so it's saying this is not a valid type. Why? While deploying on Vercel. Uh-oh. We have to update the entire API route then. Let's copy and paste this and ask this to fix this code. It is going to give us the working code. Oops. The request context. Oh, in the context, they are sending the ID and we are returning. I hope this should work. Let's check this out and let's ask this also to fix this code. And let's ask this one, fix this code. Let's check this out, refresh it. Okay, it's working. So this should work over here as well. As now inspect the deployments. Let's make some changes. API updated, push to. Okay, so let's check the GitHub. API updated, get to the Vercel, deployments, project. So in this case, I have to try the redeploy one more time. Deployment now, projects, deployments. Let's try this redeploy. I hope this should fix the issue. If still, then we have to, that is a problem with the Vercel only. We have to try different online place to deploy our project. Let's wait and let's see. It doesn't have any much changes in the code. The problem is the way how we are accessing the ID. We are through the context object, we are getting the params and returning the promise. That's exactly naturally what we did. No changes at all. But I don't know why the Next.js 15 is making some issues right now. All right, so whatever we are trying, it's still showing the same issue. Maybe the problem with the Vercel. So what we can do is we have to purchase ourselves a new domain in the hostinger, and we can export the builded version and we can put it into that. It will work perfectly. All right, so let's try that later in the next section.